Hey you guys, we are back on the channel, Coffee and Cream Girl. Third video. I definitely did not know what I was going to make this video about originally, but I decided to take this opportunity to answer a question that I get a lot, and I get it from college girls, I get it from high school girls, I get it from almost anyone's face I ever done or anyone who's ever seen my personal makeup collection, which is a little large for somebody who's not really a makeup artist. But hey, I can't worry about those things. How to start your own makeup collection. And a question that I get so often is, you know, hey Alice, I'm not really into makeup like that, but I kind of want to start getting into it. So do you recommend anything, or you know, do you have any tips on where I should start? I get this question so much, it is ridiculous. There are a few things that you can use to help ease the transition into the makeup world. The first tip that I have for you guys is start where you're comfortable. A lot of people watch these tutorials and they see all of these products and they get overwhelmed. They go to the store and they see all this big area of makeup and they just don't know even where to start. They don't know what to get. But the easiest way, the easiest way to start getting into makeup is just start where you're comfortable. Start by enhancing your natural features, and that's going to help ease the transition into when you start doing a lot more defined looks and a lot deeper and more glammed up looks. That's going to make it so much easier. Lipsticks is one of the easiest things to get as far as transitioning into the makeup world. You can start with cheaper products. I know I have a lot of Wet n Wild lipsticks. I have a lot of the Ruby Kisses lipsticks that they sell at beauty supplies, the new matte line that just came out, which I absolutely am in love with. I think I have like 6 of them. And they go anywhere from, you can go $1.99 all the way up to $7. I have MAC lipsticks, which we all know cost about $16. Lipsticks can really be a cheap, easy way for you to transition into the makeup world. And you can get a lot of really high quality, good pigmentation lipsticks for really inexpensive, and that's a really good way for you to transition into the makeup world. Another way that you can transition in as far as being comfortable is working on an area that you might see as flawed, or not really flawed, but could use a little bit improvement. So an easy example of that is your eyebrows. You get to a certain age where we kind of want our eyebrows to be a little bit more defined, and you know, eventually it usually starts with getting them waxed or getting them cut or learning how to tweeze them yourself. When you kind of start shaping your eyebrows, then the easiest way to start working into the makeup world is learning how to fill them in properly. Buying products to fill in your brows. And that only will cost you maybe $20 for all of the products that you'll need, as far as the concealer, if you want to use concealer, the dip brow pomade or the pencil or the powder or whatever you decide to use to fill in your brows, and then also the brow brush and the concealer brush. So that'll probably cost you all around like $20. Another way to start building up your makeup collection, like I said, is enhancing on things that are already natural in your face. So, you know, mascara is makeup. You can definitely buy $6 or $7 mascaras. Eyeliner is definitely a harder way to transition into the makeup world, but definitely something easy, something you can practice when you're at home. You can find $1. I think the first eyeliner, liquid eyeliner I ever used, I got from the beauty supply, and it was $1. Learning how to do winged eyeliner, super simple, super easy. That's a way you can start getting into the makeup world. Under eye circles is something that all girls have, and you can find really good concealers or start working with learning how to use concealers properly. Another tip that I would definitely give you guys if you're starting a makeup collection is do not stress. You don't have to get everything at once. Just buying 1 or 2 things, trying them out, and calling that a day for a couple of weeks is fine. So I promise you, there's no product out there that's just gonna absolutely kill you if you don't get it. Don't worry about it. You have time to build your collection. That's why it's called building a collection and not buying a collection. Nobody just goes out and buys their entire collection of makeup. As far as eyeshadows go, definitely a good nude palette is always something to start off with. I think the first palette that I ever got was the Coastal Scents palette, the 80 color palette. Either that or it might have been the BH Cosmetics Warm palette. I'm not really sure. It was either one of those, but definitely 2 really good, cheap, quality palettes that I still use to this day. I think, and one of the other first palettes that I got was the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, which people rave about. It's a palette that Wet n Wild no longer carries, but you can usually find it on Amazon or on eBay. Another way to transition into the makeup world without actually buying makeup is starting to build your brush collection before you actually buy makeup. So I think the first brush set that I ever got. I got off of eBay for maybe $24 or $25. It was really, really inexpensive. It's my pink brushes, and they have pink bristles on them, white and pink bristles. Really, really pretty set. I think it came with maybe 20 or 30 brushes, and I've been using them for a really, really long time. I'm definitely about to re-up and get some higher end brushes, but I got those for really, really cheap, really, really inexpensive, and they were really good quality brushes. And if they still sell them, then I'll try to put the link down below to where you can buy those same brushes. But I absolutely love my pink brushes, even though it's about that time for me to get rid of them. As far as if you want to kind of dive into the makeup world, I would definitely suggest, if you're gonna start trying to buy foundations and concealers, shop at Walgreens. As far as if you're not trying to get higher end products because you don't want to spend like MAC foundation money. Some girls do. Typically around prom season, girls will just buy a MAC foundation since you have to pay $50 to get your face done anyway. But if you don't really want to get a MAC foundation, then I would definitely tell you to shop at Walgreens as far as foundations, because if you don't like the product, you use it, it doesn't match your skin, they allow you to return cosmetic products. That way you can get your money back if you don't really like it. The first foundation that I ever used was the Revlon 24-Hour Color Stay, and I believe that I used the color Cappuccino and Mocha. I mixed them together to get my shade, and those were really, really nice, very, very matte. They were 24-hour color stay, so they definitely stayed into place. A black girl and you're starting into the makeup world, then I would definitely suggest using brands like Imani, Black Radiance, CoverGirl Queen Collection. All of those brands are drugstore brands, and they work really, really well on colored skin. And other than that, you guys, it's really just going to take time. It's really just up to you guys. You really are just gonna have to take the time to get to know your skin color, your complexion, the type of skin that you have, you know, what colors you like on your face, what colors you don't like on your face, what type of lashes you like, what type of wing that you like. You really just start small and you kind of get bigger and bigger and bigger as you go. But don't rush it, you guys. If it's not perfect the first time, trust me, mine wasn't perfect the first time either. But regardless of that, just take your time, have fun with it. Don't stress out. You're beautiful without it anyway, so you don't even need it. As I said, these are just a couple of tips and tricks that I've learned along my way as far as starting my makeup collection. Just comment, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, guys. Everybody who subscribed to me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Tumblr at AYEYOWHEELS, Ayo Wheels. Loyalty to the name. And with that being said and done, like I keep saying, I hope y'all are having a beautiful summer. Stay coffee and creamed up with a beautiful, beautiful coffee essence, whether you have on makeup or not. We see you guys back here in a week or so. So I expect you to be here, okay? You need to be here for this, right? Because this channel is going up, hopefully on a Friday, but it might be on a Tuesday. You don't even know. But you gotta stay tuned to make sure that you find out, you guys. I'm out. I definitely need to go clean my room before my mama gets back home and kills me. So I'm gonna go fold clothes. You go get a snow cone or something, because it's definitely hot outside in Texas. And I will see you guys later. Bye.